welcome to meeting 225 of Bright Beginning Toastmasters Club. I am Aryan and I'll be your sergeant at arms for the club today. So, the mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and learning skills and to improve their speaking skills as well. Just a few ground rules to get this meeting started. Please ensure that all your phones are on silent or switched off mode so that none of our speeches are interrupted. Please speak responsibly about religion, sex, or politics in your speeches. Um, Use the feature of raising a hand, applauds, and thumbs up when needed. Don't use Zoom messaging in between the speech until required. Until not required, please put yourself on mute during the meeting. If you are playing a role, no need to recheck whether you are audible or not. One of us will let you know. And please make sure all the role players have added their role names as prefix to their name. And our presiding officer for the day is Toastmaster Anshuman, and now I'll be handing over the stage to him. Over to you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Aryan, and thank you everyone for joining on a Saturday morning on the day of Dashera. While a lot of folks are preparing for the festivities, we, along with celebrating the festival, have taken the commitment to improve our public speaking and leadership skills through the medium of Bright Beginning Toastmasters. So, thank you all. And I'm sure whatever time we spend here, we'll get 100 times return of the amount of effort we put in today. And today is a special meeting. Why so? Can anyone guess except Toastmaster Gaurav? So, Toastmaster Harsh, Toastmaster Aryan, why do you think today is a special meeting besides being Dashera?
Because 225 is a nice even number.
Yes. So, usually we celebrate our milestones on the 25th meeting, but for Bright Beginning, we usually do it on the 50th meeting. But since it's 25th and it's Dashera, it becomes special. And just a trivia, if you already don't know, we have the founder member of Bright Beginning Toastmaster, which is Toastmaster Gaurav, right in the room today. So I think we are very lucky as a as a club that we have the founder of the club in the meeting after 225 meetings. So you can imagine that Toastmaster Gaurav had established this club 225 meetings back, and I have been privileged to be part of around 150 meetings of out of the 225. So in 150 meetings, I got a chance to practice my public speaking skills in the safe space that we have. So I'm sure Toastmaster Harsh, Toastmaster Aryan, who's already so enthusiastic about giving speeches all across multiple clubs, I'm sure you'll benefit a lot through this platform. So this has been a stable, long-term platform. And today, let's, with the small group that we have today, celebrate this milestone meeting to our best of our ability, giving the brightest speeches possible and the brightest table topics possible. And to enable that, we'll have roundtable evaluations of the two amazing speakers we have, which is Toastmaster Gaurav and Toastmaster Aryan. And Toastmaster Aryan is also going to help us practice our spontaneous speaking through the medium of table topics. And to kickstart the morning, I like to invite right away our first star speaker of the morning, Toastmaster Gaurav. And Toastmaster Gaurav, I'm presuming that your speech is going to be a general speech which we are going to time for 5 to 7 minutes. We're going to file it in pathways in the appropriate section, and we're going to do roundtable evaluation
Yeah,
of your speech.
it's a level 3, project 1. It's a proposal for meeting quality improvement.
Sure, it's level 3.
Project 1.
Sure, all right. I'm going to be the timer for us also today morning, and I have my timer scheme ready. So, Toastmaster Gaurav, also please, if you could share the title of your speech.
Title is proposal for a club meeting quality improvement.
So, Toastmaster Gaurav, proposal for a club quality improvement. Proposal for club quality improvement. Toastmaster Gaurav.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Suman. For running a successful business, what do we need? Any idea? What do we
Vision.
need for, yeah, anyone else?
A product,
Yes, product. Anyone else? Any other guesses? We
Customer.
need vision, customer. We need vision, resource, investment, and market. And for running a college, what do we need?
students,
Any guesses? Students? Yes. Any other guesses?
Administration.
The administration, investment, capital cost, and vision. From these two examples, it is clear that we need vision and presence of personals and members for running a successful venture. And without vision and members, we cannot run any organization or company. Same is also applicable for our club. For running a successful club, we need vision and the members. And if we don't have vision, then we cannot fulfill the requirements of our members. And if we have members but we don't have vision, then we cannot fulfill the needs of our members. And we have vision but we don't have members, then we cannot apply our vision for our members. Before starting my speech, I would like to share one small story. There was a one president in one of the club in Gurgaon, I think 5 or 6 years ago. He started his president term with 18 members, and after 1 year, he ended his term with 75 members. How it happened? It seems that it is not possible. It's impossible, but he made it possible. He followed some basic things in this club. What he did, he regularly conducted quality meetings, and he encouraged all the members for delivering the speeches. And after delivering the speeches, he encouraged all the members for filing their awards. I will be sharing few tips and techniques so that we can also follow these things in our club meeting quality improvement and for successful running of our club. First thing is new members assessment. This is the first thing that we should do in our club. Whenever any member is joining, we should ask from him why he has joined. Is he is interested for speaking or want to improve his or her leadership skills? Accordingly, this VP education can assign mentor to that new member, and this mentor can guide that new member so that he or she can improve his skills. And accordingly, VP education can also give roles to that new member in our club meeting so that he can excel his skills and he can improve his skills. Next thing, feedback. I hope you all have heard about the feedback. Feedback is the breakfast of champions. And if you want to improve yourself, then best and important and simple thing is that you should take feedback from others because they all are observing us. They can provide the real feedback and suggestion. Same is also lies for our meeting, club meeting quality improvement. If you want to improve your meeting quality, then what we can do? We can take feedback from our members and our guests. And for that, what we can do? We can create one simple Google form. And after the meeting, we can circulate that Google form with our member and ask the feedback from our members and guests and implement these feedback in upcoming meetings so that we can improve our meetings. Next, third important thing is that we should arrange modules. As a VP education, it's our responsibility to arrange some modules like as T mode modules, this how to write speech module, this how to give table topic module, this evaluation module, this international speech contest module. We can organize these modules so that our members can also get opportunity to enhance their skills and they can also do better in the club meetings, and in this way we can improve our club meetings. And as a VP education, we can arrange at least one module in a month for our members. Third thing is that what we can do, we can just have some variety in our meetings. Nowadays, these festivals are ongoing. then what we can do, we can organize festival theme meetings. For example, today we can organize this meeting with this theme, the Dasera theme, and Deepavali is also upcoming. Then what we can do, we can organize one special meeting, the Deepavali meeting, and in this we can request our all the members to come and with some new, with some dresses, and we can just have all the activities based on the Deepavali. And along with this, we can also organize some Hindi meetings and reverse meeting, so that we can engage our members and we can attract those members who are not attending our regular club meetings. And along with this, we can also organize some contests in our club meetings, so that our members will also get chance for improvement of our speaking skills, that we can do in our club meetings. Next, for our club, for successful running of our club, what we can do, we can arrange EC meetings once in a month, and in this EC meeting, we can discuss what we are doing well and how we can improve our club. And we can arrange at least one EC meeting in a month, so that we can make some new strategies for our club members and for successful running of our club. And in this meeting, if you need any help, then you can also invite some outside district officers or some other this senior members, so that they can help and they can help us in forming our strategies. Next, what we can do for our club meeting quality improvement and our for our members, we can assign mentors for all the club members, and we can implement strong mentor and mentee program in our club, and we can request all the mentors to support these mentees, and these mentees also, before delivering any speech or before conducting any role, they can just rehearse their speech and roles along with their mentors. So these mentors are senior members, and they can easily guide and support these mentees. Next important thing is that what we can do, we can prepare our club meeting agenda at least 1 week in advance, and we can share and circulate this agenda to all the club members and guests, and so that our members can get sufficient time to rehearse their speech, and so that they can prepare their role in a better way. Next thing is that what we can do, we can prepare a poster for our club meeting, because PR plays an important role in promotion, and nowadays it's difficult to attract new members without any promotion. Then we should prepare poster, and we should circulate this poster in all the social sites and WhatsApp groups, so that we can just promote our club. Next and last thing is that what we can do, we can encourage our members for delivering the speeches, and if they are facing any problem in a speech slot, then we can arrange this speech slot outside the club, and after delivering their speeches, we can encourage them for filing their awards and recognize these members in presence of all the members for their achievements. As a privilege, it's my privilege to be a member of this club, and I'm confident that our VP Education, Toastmaster Anshuman Misra, will implement these techniques and tips in upcoming meetings, so that we can provide positive and learning environment for our members, so that they can improve their skills and personal and professional goals. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Gaurav. And definitely, I was making mental notes, and I'm sure I'll go to the recording and make a checklist of all the key suggestions and ideas that you gave us today. And that definitely is an amazing checklist of how a great club should be managed. So now we'll do a quick round table evaluation for Toastmaster Gaurav. So Toastmaster Harsh also, like you, it's your involvement here required too. So we have to give one positive uh, aspect of Toastmaster Gaurav's speech, and one area where Toastmaster Gaurav can challenge himself for the next speech. So just one each should be good, and I can start as an example. First of all, Toastmaster Gaurav, I think your comfort with the camera, your speech speed, the pace of it is quite even, comfortable. So the audience connect with you comes with ease, that comfort. So your leadership style of being comfortable and at ease and driving hard things, that comes to fore. I think your intent of spreading that message of how a great club should be run with ease definitely came out in your speech and reflects day to day. One area where you can challenge yourself for your next speech is your eye contact with the camera. It was dwindling down and up. So ideally, the eye contact with the camera should be looking into the camera directly. So maybe once you look into the recording, you will be able to see that your eye contact was moving down and then up. So just looking straight or just looking scanning, but not going down, because as soon as you go down, my contact with you gets lost. So that's, I think, something all of us have to be conscious in a virtual environment. It's difficult to do. I also falter a lot of times. That's something you can strive for the next speech. But thanks a lot. Overall, excellent speech. Loved it. Great ideas. Your message went through. You have a genial composure which connects with the audience. What you can challenge yourself is through direct eye contact without breaking that eye contact with the audience.
Yeah.
Over to you, Masar.
So Toastmaster Gaurav, I've seen many of your speeches. One of the things that I think you do very well that many Toastmasters do not is that you are comfortable with the camera. You seem like, you're not so fidgety, or, I can't see on your face that you're anxious about being in front of an audience, being in front of a camera. And many people, even if they have a good enough speech, they can't speak it because they're scared of it, which is a positive that you have. You've had many speeches worth of experience in that way. One suggestion I do have is that I sort of don't feel the emotion. You have good content, you're telling me important things, but if you're not moving me emotionally, then I'm not going to be interested enough to actually implement any changes that you're telling me. I'm not, I'm sort of disengaged from your speech when I could be very much more engaged. So, for example, if you said, there was this one Toastmasters club that I went to, and within a span of 7 months, they went from having 10 members to having 70 members just by three changes. So if you can sort of interest me in that way, or you can tell me how actually improving my Toastmasters club will be great for me, you could say, this club, um, this club had seven guests, this club had seven guests, and in a matter of 3 months, this club's guests went on to the ISC, to the district level, while all of these seven guests lost at the division area. And so, if you can show me why improving the club really even should matter to me, then implementing those changes becomes important to me as well. I get emotionally engaged because I have stake in trying to improve my club. So there's more of an emotional element to it. That would be my suggestion, to sort of put yourself into that situation where your speech is more emotional and less sort of rational and detached. Over to you, Toastmaster Hush.
Thank you. Um, yeah, I really like the speech, right from engaging the audience at the start, asking questions so that they can also participate. That was really interesting. Uh, Something I think that you can challenge yourself for the next time is would be around the timing of the speech. Like it exceeded the time limit, and also in the last speech, I remember you had structured your speech in bullet points, and this time that was not there. So during the last speech, that was really interesting to know that how many points are coming up and which point you are at. Overall, it was you really have a very calm presence, and you don't. I never felt bored during the speech, so that I really liked about that speech. Yeah, thank you.
Amazing. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Aryan, Toastmaster Harsh. I hope Toastmaster Gaurav, it was constructive feedback that you received, and even I am
Yes.
surprised and shocked by the quality of feedback that has come your way. I think giving feedback also makes one reflect about him or herself. So, like, what if feedback you are getting when I'm thinking how I can incorporate in my speeches? So, I think it's a community learning that way. So, it's not just you succeeding; we all succeed listening to your speech and giving feedback. So, thank you for your time and thank you for the speech and the feedback, everyone. Now, we head to the second speech of the day by Toastmaster Aryan, who's so enthusiastic. He was saying, "I'll do two speeches today, but maybe we'll start with the first one and then see."
This title of my speech is Making the World a Better Place.
Making the world a better place. Amazing. So, and it is level one, level
Level,
two.
I think the last one after the verbal thing. So probably project 4, I think.
No, level third, level one, and project third.
Project 3rd, I
Yeah.
think so. The
Project
base
three
camp
will
is
be,
not offline, so I can't check.
project three will be researching and presenting. Good. Mm.
Yes.
The last
Correct.
one was verbal variety one. I think that was level 3. So I'm on the one after that.
Then it will be
Level
this
two.
project level two, project one.
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So Toastmaster Aryan, making the world a better place. Making the world a better place. Toastmaster Aryan.
I remember last year, right after the night of Diwali, it was 8 in the morning, and I went out into my lawn, and I heard a weird scratching noise from my gate. So I went to see what's going on, and it turns out that there's a dog on the other side, and he's scratching at the gate for me to open the gate for him or something. I was confused by it because that has never happened before. The dogs in our neighborhood aren't very friendly either. They've bitten people and they're aggressive towards other dogs. So I opened the gate. I went out without letting him in. I went to see what's going on. I gave him my hand so he could smell it, so he could get familiar with me. He smells me a little bit. I pet him. I sort of pet him on his back, on his head, and he's sort of coming to me. He's smelling my legs. He's sniffing my legs. I walk around a little bit on the road, and he's following me. His tail was hidden between his legs, and he was incredibly scared. And he wanted me to help him out in this time of fear because the last night it had been Diwali. Of course, he's a dog. He's a street dog. He was beneath the cars while the firecrackers were crackling away, and he was incredibly scared, as he should have been. So I walk around on the road to see what he will do, and he was just right behind me, touching my leg, walking right behind me. He won't leave me, and I felt a moment of wonder at this point that I am here, and by a mere coincidence, I have the opportunity to help this dog. I have the opportunity to, give him some solace, give him some peace when he's so afraid, so incredibly afraid. He won't move just even a little bit away from me. He'll have his nose right at my leg, and he won't even let go. I'm walking in the road, I'm running, and he's right behind me trying to keep up. I went back to my home. I brought out a pack of biscuits and I fed him. I broke it, I gave it to him, and he was so overjoyed, eating it from my hand. I don't think he had ever had the experience even. It's so incredible to me think how the world is so filled with suffering. Everybody has their own problems. They're dealing with their own thing, and here we are completely ignorant of that. Think of the people who always say that I want to make the world a better place. No matter what room you go to, there will be some person over there saying, I want to be in this career because I want to help it. I want to be in this career because I want to make the world a better place. Did you know that it is actually an evolutionary thing? It is programmed in our DNA that we will be helpful to those that we care about, be it humans, be it dogs. Our sense of empathy is something that is universal across everybody. We're incentivized to help other humans because that is how our species preserves itself. Experiments have even shown that often people will feel happier spending money on a friend, on a wife, on a child than they will spending that money on themselves. So we're incentivized. We feel a better hit of emotion, a better hit of dopamine from helping others than we do helping ourselves. That is an argument of how it is programmed into our DNA that we want to make the world a better place. And yet, at the same time, you'll see so many people who are so incredibly ignorant about this. I always say that if you go on the street, if you see someone in a car, they're driving by, they're on the red light, and suddenly somebody comes by, a beggar, and they're knocking on the window and they're asking for something. You'll always see their true nature come out in how they behave with that beggar. We've been taught to ignore them. We've been taught to think that they're bad people, that even if you give them money, they'll probably just waste it on weed or drugs, on alcohol. I don't know if that's true. The only thing I see in that situation is a person suffering. The only thing I see in that situation is the opportunity to make the world a better place. Because even though we don't see it, every life is a whole world within itself, right? Think about it. If you could just give this pack of biscuits to one child out there who's sleeping on the street, who lives on the street with their family on the street, and that is all they have ever known. This makes their whole world so much better. It changes their life. That you give them this, and it will be the best day of their life. And here we are with these walls, with these ACs, with these laptops, and we're ignorant. We're looking away from the beggar. Go away! I don't want to see you. And yet, at the same time, when we're going to our college interviews, when we're going to our job interviews, I want to make the world a better place. What are we actually doing? Do you ever see what you do that makes the world a better place? Because even though we don't see it, even the smallest thing, even one piece of biscuit, even one packet of biscuits can change the world. That is where making the world a better place comes from. That is about suffering. Dogs out there are so many dogs out there that are scared, that are abused. There are so many people living on the street. There is potential everywhere to make the world a better place. And yet here we are in our world in the sky, and we are too high and mighty to help people who are actually suffering with our philosophy that I'm going to make the world a better place. So I have the one suggestion for all of you, that keep this in your car, keep this in your bag. When you see somebody who needs it, give it to them. You'll feel better, they'll feel better, and you will actually make the world a better place. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Anshul.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Aryan, for that impassioned speech. I'm sure that made us reflect and consider how we can make the world a better place through small actions, small considered caring actions. And now it's over to the round table on the evaluations. We'll revert the order now, starting with Toastmaster Harsh to share his observations about Toastmaster Aryan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. Um, Talking about the speech, it was very engaging in sense of how you use your hands, your body language, and try to paint a picture of a dog and a man, creating a scenario, creating a visual story. So that was really good. Um, but, uh, Something I felt about the speech is it was not uh, to the point on the topic. So if the topic would have been how to make the world less hungry, the same speech would have actually worked. I felt uh, there could be some more elements about how to make the world better place in terms of diseases or uh, making going to a utopian state. Uh, Overall, the speech was really good. The flow was really good. So yeah, that's it from me.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Harsh. You were saying that you've not been part of Toastmaster, but it looks like secretly you've joined Toastmaster meetings and practice giving evaluations because and Toastmaster we say you should give commendation, recommendation, and then commendation. I think you're following that framework of giving good pointers, then pointers of recommendation, then concluding with commendation, the CRC approach. You're following the CRC approach quite well, so thank you for that. Over to you, Toastmaster Gaurav, to share feedback for Toastmaster Aryan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ansuman, and special thanks to Toastmaster Aryan for delivering a wonderful speech. I like your speech, and I can see the improvement in your speech from last speech, and it is clearly visible. And you are improving day by day in your every speeches. And today you have selected the important thing is that you have selected the topic which is related to everyone. We all can relate this topic in our normal life, and important thing is that you shared one message in our at the end of the this your speech that we all can think about it. Now, first I will cover one this good point that you have covered in your speech. That is the this your connect with your audience. Then in today's speech, what you did, your this eye movement was very good, and you were connecting with all the audience uh, in your speech, and your topic was okay, you were using your eyes to explain your speech better, and your hands movements was also very good, and you were just walking uh, in the stage left right, and so that you can convey your message in a better way. That is a good thing. Please keep continue this thing in your future speeches as well. And one this thing where you can improve, then for that what you can do, maybe you can rehearse your speech along with your mentor. And in today's speech what you did, four 3 or 4 times, okay, you started your speech with this one. Avoid these type of things, because these things shows that you are nervous, you are not confident. And during your speech what you did, 2 or 3 times you did this. Avoid these things. Then 1 or 2 times you did, then you can avoid these this hand movements. And for that what you can do, you can just rehearse your speech in front of mirror, because for you can also consider mirror as your mentor. Mirror is the best mentor in our life. What we can do, we can deliver a speech in front of mirror, and you will get the instant feedback. There is no need to go to the mentor. You will get your feedback instantaneously, and that thing you can improve in your next speech. Then in your next speech, I think you will deliver a wonderful speech. I think that's all from my side.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Gaurav. I I don't think I can say anything which hasn't been already said. So definitely Toastmaster Aryan plus one to what Gaurav and Toastmaster Harsha mentioned, that your improvement meeting by meeting is kind of exponential. So where you were meeting one to whatever X meeting you are now part of, like clearly the intent is visible for you to improve every meeting and show tangible improvement. So for example, body language, right? We had talked about you moving left right in earlier meetings. Today you definitely corrected it. Your body was definitely focusing more towards the camera, so that's a big plus one. Please do retain that in the future meetings. You're doing a great job of it, of keeping your body aligned to the camera and not moving left or right. That's great. Second was your speech was authoritative and full of cathartic emotion. So you, like, we could feel that you're passionate about the topic. You were expressing it. So that's definitely a great strength. Where you can challenge yourself for next meetings is um, just the to the point of ethos, pathos, and logos. That you did cover the ethos part of it, the character part of it, that you're concerned about the topic. You covered the pathos part of it, that you are emotional, passionate about it. From a logo standpoint, the logic standpoint, the call to action at the end, that you are concerned about the topic. Uh, so one or two call to action I could hear is that we keep that biscuit in hand and we show concern. But if you could, for example, end the speech by sharing that what are the activities I can do in my daily life. So, for example, say if I'm driving a car, I see kids on the red light, I keep toffees for them, or say my daily help is coming, say weekly, or say monthly, I share books or pens with them, or something which I can tangibly take as takeaways with a call to action. So it'll tie your emotion and passion with driving your message for the world. that what is the change that I or anyone listening to your speech can tangibly drive. That I go away from this meeting, I know Toastmasters Aaron told me that Anshuman, you should do X, and I start doing X. So definitely overall, quite an empathetic, emotional speech. How you can make it more powerful is through applying greater call to action. All right, we are done with the two speeches. Now is the time for all of us to practice spontaneous speaking. And I hope Toastmaster Harsh and Toastmaster Gaurav, you are ready for the table topic section where all of us will get one topic each. So maybe we can do two topics for Toastmaster Harsh because he's new to it, and Toastmaster Arya and
Sure.
Toastmaster Gaurav already. We can start with Toastmaster Harsh, then move to me, then Toastmaster Gaurav, and uh, Toastmaster Harsh, and maybe in the end I can give you one topic to also practice Toastmaster Aryan so that you also get a chance to practice. Does that work? So over to you, Toastmaster Aryan, to
All right.
take over the table topic section.
Toastmaster Harsh, your topic is share your thriftiest life hack. Share your thriftiest life hack. Toastmaster Harsh.
Aryan, can you please repeat the topic?
Yeah, Toastmaster Harsh, share your thriftiest life hack, your cheapest life hack. Share your cheapest life hack, Toastmaster Harsh.
All right. So the topic that I got today is share my thriftiest life hack. Um, uh, Looking back at my life from the start, I must say that I there have been instances where I have been very thrifty regarding many things, right from walking some distance to avoid paying for cabs to uh, buying clothes at uh, Sarojini Market when I was in Delhi. Uh, the thriftiest life hack I would say is um, when I was in college. It was a 4 year program, so uh, we had a canteen where the food was at a discounted rate. Um, uh, since it was a government institution, and sometimes when we had to party, like let's say it was our birthday or just for some celebration, instead of going out to a fancy place, I take my friends to that place, and we gulp on lots of many different things at a very cheap rate. Moreover, that was a college time. We had a limited pocket money, and I think that was the best thing I could do at that time and created a lot of memories. Uh, so yeah, that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Harsh. Great.
Yeah, Aryan, before moving to the next topic, can I add something in this topic only?
Sure, sure.
Actually, I love to this. I go for shopping, and when I was in India, what I used to do, I go for this branded, for example, UCB and US Polo, and then after that I moved to Dubai, and here. I went to this Dubai Mall and Mall of Emirates, and this cost was very high. It was around in Indian rupees 8,000, 9,000 for a lower or t-shirt. You cannot buy any product cheaper than 8,000, 9,000. Then what happened? After 2 or 3 months later, I found one mall near to my home in Batuta Mall, and I visited there. And in that mall, we have few stores like as Max, R&B, And I found that these clothes, t-shirt and jeans, are this around 1000 rupees or 2000 rupees Indian rupees. Then what I did, I went there and I purchased 4 or 5 t-shirt and 2 or 3 jeans. Then after using these clothes 1 or 2 months later, what I found, the quality was very bad, and now I cannot use these cloths, and now I will have to throw these. Then sometimes we should not go for less money. We should, I think, we should buy some quality products only, and that's why nowadays I am preferring to buy clothes from India only, because here, if you want to buy something from here, then you will have to spend lot of money. And there are few malls here, there are some stores, you can find these clothes cheaper than India, but quality will be, but you will not find any quality in those clothes. Then after using 1 or 2 times, you will have to throw. I think this is the I think this is the one of the best example of this table topic in my life.
Yeah, thank you for sharing Toastmaster Gaurav. I've definitely had the same experience as well. Doing thrift shopping, and then after 3 or 4 wears, the clothes just run out. They're no longer even fitting me anymore. Would you like to go on to your table topic now?
Yes.
Okay. Toastmaster Gaurav, your topic is, what do you see when you look out of the window? What do you see when you look out of the window, Toastmaster Gaurav?
Okay, and thank you, Toastmaster Aryan, for giving me this wonderful topic. And what I do every day, in morning after work up, I go outside the my home and I see something outside. And in that time, what I do, I think about my whole day. What I will have to do. First, I will go do the breakfast. Then after that, I will go to the office. And in the evening, I plan everything. This is my full day in that time, and this is the, I think, brightest moment in my daily life. And in that time, what I what I generally what I do, I think about this Toastmasters and how I can help the other members in our club or in our office, and and every day what I do, I think one new thing, so that I can learn something new in my office, and I think some positive ideas in during that time, so that I can make my day wonderful, and I should not do any wrong thing that I do during that time, while seeing outside. And I try to follow the same thing my throughout the day. And every day in the evening, what I do, I call my team members, maybe Ansuman or some, there are few other members, and every day I speak to these members, and I share some good stories or some good thing with these members, and if they are facing any problem, then I try to resolve. Then that this entire plan I set during my morning time while seeing the outside. Over to you, Toastmaster Aaron.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your speech, Toastmaster Gaurav. Toastmaster Anshuman, let's go on to your table topic.
Yes, please.
Your topic is, why do more people need to learn about public speaking? Why do more people need to learn about public speaking? Toastmaster Anshuman.
Think about the most famous names in the annals of history. Who can you think of? I'm sure whichever name came to your mind, very high probability that person would have been a great public speaker. In corporate, at times, when we enter into the sphere of being part of a private limited, the hard skills are valued first. For example, your coding skills, your marketing skills, your engineering skills, your HR skills. But as you rise up the ladder, a common pattern emerges that the soft skills start to take over the hard skills. Why does it happen? Ideally, meritocracy should define what assignment or what power a person possesses within the corporate sphere or society. But if we observe realistically, that does not happen. At the top of the chart are politicians who are giving best to the speeches to hundreds and thousands of people at one go, spreading their message to masses and driving an agenda which they are really passionate about. Even in corporate sphere, the leaders are usually the ones with a vision and are able to connect with their peers or stakeholders or cross-function stakeholders and drive forward an agenda which they are passionate about. One binding theme there is public speaking or speaking in general. Because if we have an idea, if we have a vision, and if we are not able to communicate it to our peers, our stakeholders, cross-functional stakeholders, or masses, that idea will remain with you. The medium of sharing it is either writing, that we write a book, an article, a blog post, or we create a YouTube video, we share it through forums, through events, through Toastmasters. And that's why public speaking is so important. That is one of the most powerful mediums to spread your message to the world. For example, Toastmaster Aryan, you're so passionate about making change in the world. So if you enhance your power to spread that message of making the world a better place through your public speaking medium and using multitudes of platforms we have today, you can be a powerful force to drive forward that message and make change one Toastmaster at a time, then one community at a time, and then one country at a time. And that's why public speaking is of utmost importance. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
All right. Thank you for that great speech, Toastmaster Anshuman. Sorry, I forgot to time it. Now I think we'll be going back to Toastmaster Harsh.
Right.
Yeah. Thank
Yes.
you, Masari.
Okay. Funny topic for you. Toastmaster Harsh, your topic is talk about the last time you spoke in front of an audience. Talk about the last time you spoke in front of an audience, Toastmaster.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Aryan, for the topic. The topic is the last time I spoke in front of an audience. Uh, well, this is the last time I spoke in front of an audience. uh, 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 on a serious note, the last time I remember is during one of my cousin's wedding. It was a small family gathering just a few days before the wedding in a room where we were all singing and dancing and celebrating informal kind of function. There I went and I was introducing everyone and telling what we are going to do, calling people to the stage, not exactly a stage, but calling people and asking them to either sing or dance. And that was the last time I spoke in front of a large audience. Uh, there were smaller audiences that I spoke to, probably in my office, uh, in a during our daily stand-up calls where uh, we speak about what was the work done and ask people what they had done. Yeah, that's uh, my topic. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Back.
Okay. Now we go on to back to Toastmaster Gaurav.
No, Toastmaster Aryan, you, and then we will go to the proceedings.
Okay. All right. All right.
All
So,
right. Okay, too many spotlights.
yes.
Let me just. Yeah, how do we? Yep. All right. Perfect.
So
Hmm.
would you like to give me the topic? Toastmaster Ashman.
Toastmaster Aryan, if you had to start a religion of your own, what would be what would it be, and what will be its tenets? If you had to start a religion of your own, what would it be and what will be its tenets? Toastmaster Aryan.
If I had to start a religion of my own, I would start a religion of all religions. A religion that recognizes that all religions are true and that they can all be true without one of them having to be false. They don't have to be at war with each other. I can accept the beliefs of all religions without being at war with anybody. Really, everybody, all religions are talking about one fundamental thing, which is the importance of something higher than humanity, of something higher, a principle, a series of values, you could say. Maybe it is helping your fellow man, maybe it is ambition, maybe it is being that person that so many of our religious symbols represent to us, of a person who is great, who puts himself out into against everything that he is scared of, outside of his comfort zone, but he is not arrogant about what he has done. He is down to earth, and yet at the same time, he has done so much and continues to do so. And my religion would be a literal description of who all religions describe that we haven't been able to put together. I am very interested in reading about religion, what makes different religions, common. What is common about different religions? What are they all trying to tell us? And what they all are trying to tell us is that there is one fundamental persona, a fundamental personality that everybody is at awe of, somebody that is so incredible, so accomplished that we all look up to him. The image of everything that the universe represents. And so my religion would be a fundamental direction, a fundamental goal of trying to become that person no matter what, while still remaining down to earth. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Amazing. Love that thought, Toastmaster Aryan. Quite reflective thoughts. You also have Siddharth joining. Siddharth, will you like to take up a tabletop? Are you there, Siddharth? Can you hear us?
Hi, sorry, I don't get your name. I just joined.
Yeah, I'm Anshuman. Will you like to take up a topic to practice public speaking right now?
Actually, that would have been great, but I think I'm very like ill right now, so
No.
probably I would try. I want to avoid it. Just being a listener only right now.
All right. So actually, we are about to conclude the meeting. So if you want
Okay, okay. No, I just
feedback,
saw the text, so yeah. Sorry.
you can, like, if you feel like it, we can give you like a simple topic to practice. That'll be like a
Hmm.
worthwhile, like good investment for your time, right? You
Okay,
want to
Because
take a simple topic and
sure.
practice?
Okay,
have you given a tabletop
fine. But I
before?
won't be. I won't be there. Like I won't open my video.
No worries, no worries. That's fine. That's fine. All right. So,
Okay.
Siddharth, what is your favorite holiday tradition? What is your favorite holiday tradition? Siddharth.
That's a table topic.
Yes.
Okay. So, favorite holiday tradition, I would say, like there are so many. I mean, basically, but I would say, yeah, that Diwali is one of my favorites because it's a festival of light and it brings change of weather as well. Um, and basically, festivities uh, and lots of holidays. Lots of holidays. Less. I mean, it's work is there, but still. Uh, and what else? I mean, many. Along with Diwali, there are so many other festivals also. Plus, it is it is sort of a prelude to the new year that is around the corner. So I like the months that actually are around this festival, beginning with October and then ending probably up like around January. Then it gets very cold as well. Uh, and plus, I mean, like that's that's all I have in mind right now. And um,
Beautiful. So, thank you. That was quite good. You shared. Yeah, like definitely, I think for a lot of us, this time of the year is our favorite because of the back-to-back festivities that we get. And thank you for sharing your thoughts and feelings around it. All right, I think that brings an end of a productive Saturday morning. All of us got some chance, good chance to practice our public skills and got some feedback